So Donald Trump recently held a campaign rally in Phoenix, Arizona, and he estimated that thousands of patriots would come out to see him. Well, he's right, and also wrong. Let me show you why. Now, before the event, Trump claimed that he had 9,000 people RSVP to his event. And during the event, his campaign tweeted out this picture. Speaking to 20,000 plus patriots in Arizona, we're going to rebuild the American dream. Hashtag make America great again. Well, look at that crowd, man. I guess he's right. Trump is he's the real deal. Except that doesn't actually look like 20,000 people. Or 15,000. Not even 10,000. That's a big sized crowd, don't get me wrong. But it's not 10,000 or 20,000. In fact, the press estimated the crowd to have been around 4,000 to 5,000 attendees. Now, if you don't believe me or think the press is doing some sort of liberal plot, oh, okay. Well, the venue itself that Trump held this event in was called the Phoenix Convention Center's North Ballroom. And according to its own documents, holds about a maximum of 4,100 people. Now that's not exactly 20,000. So when, of course, called out on this, Donald Trump handled it the way that we expect Trump to handle anything. That means double down on his original claim while also blaming someone else. Check out this tweet. Convention center officials in Phoenix don't want to admit they broke the fire code by allowing 12 to 15,000 people in 4,000 code room. Oh, wait a minute. What happened to 20,000? Now it's between 12 to 15,000. And now he's blaming the officials in Phoenix. Not only this, but he also released a follow-up tweet to this one. Phoenix Convention Center officials did not want to have thousands of people standing outside in the heat, so they'd let them in. A great day! Wow, what a bunch of bullshit. Okay, so first off, he did give out 15,000 tickets. That is correct. When he can claim that 15,000 people got a ticket to his event, and that would be true. Now, 15,000 people did not show up, they weren't turned away, or let in. Now, NBC 12 in Phoenix talked to a spokeswoman. They did some great reporting on this. And they talked to a spokeswoman for the Phoenix Fire Department and a person who was actually there named Shelly Jameson. Now, she told NBC 12 that, quote, there is no way that would be allowed. Once capacity was reached, we closed the doors. No rules or codes were broken, and no one is in danger at any time. Not only that, but Jameson also said that Trump was offered a bigger convention hall, but he declined. I wonder why he declined. It's a good question. Now, there was also an unidentified person that was familiar with the security arrangements for this event. Now, this person told NBC 12 that the convention center, which has its own fire marshal, by the way, was very strict on safety. Quote, it wouldn't have been allowed. The convention center let the client know that 4,200 is where we're going to max out. And they did. Now, a Trump representative at Saturday's event told reporters that there were 4,200 to 4,500 inside the packed hall. And actually, the door ticker counted 4,299. So that's how many people actually went through the doors. Now, 4,200, that is not a bad turnout. Now, I'd love to actually see some numbers on how many of those people were paid actors. If you remember the last Trump event, he was giving like $50 a pop for people to show up. Well, his campaign was. So I'd love to see the numbers on how many people were paid to be there. But hey, 4,200, still not bad, even if half of them are paid. Now, if more than half are paid, now you're really getting into some problems. But anyway, as I said, 4,200, not bad, unless you have as big of an ego, ironically, as Trump does. Which, his ego, I would assume, would be about the size of the Trump Tower. And when you, of course, you have an ego that big, not even simple math can take that down.